You all are doing well. Welcome back to my channel Code Fusion Hub. Here I am with another video of easy level only. Okay, but the basic foundational concepts have been cleared up till now. Okay, so make sure you have watched all the previous videos also so that your basics and the fundamental knowledge and the concepts of MySQL have been completely evolved. If you have any doubts, you can let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you have subscribed to my channel so that you never miss any update from the whole playlist. Make sure you are consistent throughout the series. Get some time from the day and just solve one problem, okay, per day. Okay. So for our today's video, we are going to take the question number 1890. Okay. So we are going to solve this problem here for our today's video. So let's just open it up over here and have a look at what is the question demanding for. So the question states the latest login in 2020. Okay, so we have a table which is named as logins over here, which has specific columns, that is user ID and the timestamp. The data type for the user ID is given as int over here. And for the timestamp, it is date time. Okay, so the user ID and timestamp is the primary key. They are distinct values, unique values. Okay, each row contains the information about the login time for the user with the ID user ID. Okay, so every user's login time is been captured over here in the table. Now, what do we have to do is we have to write a solution to report the latest login for all the users in the year 2020. Okay, so we do not have to include the users who did not log in 2020. We just have to find the latest users who have logged in 2020, and we can return the result table in any order. So that's not a task. So we can have a look at the input and the output over here. We have specific user IDs, okay, but we have to check the timestamp of only 2020. Okay, we have a user ID 6, but they are having the timestamp of 2020, 2021, 2019. Okay, so we just have to mention one of the 2020 only. Okay, talking about the user ID 8 over here, so it has two timestamps over here. Okay, so they have logged in into the account two times. Once is in February and another one is December. So we will include only the latest one. Okay, that is the December in the result table. We have to just get the latest one, okay, not the previous one. Talking about the user ID 2 over here. 2 is also logged in twice over here, but only for once in 2020. So we'll just mention this 2020 over here. And talking about the user ID 14, so we don't have any login in 2020, so we don't have to include it into our answer. Same explanation is also given over here. You can just read it out there. I request you all to read the question once and twice properly, line by line, so that you can understand what is the question all about and what is it stating about. Okay, so first of all, think upon the approach that you have to do for this question. Okay, it's quite a simple approach. You don't have to do anything else rather than just applying filter clauses and group by over here. Okay, so first of all, we are just going to look at the output and get the columns over here that we wanted for. Okay, so we are just going to go and select the user ID. Okay, we are going to select the user ID and we are going to select the timestamp over here. But here we have the last stamp over here. That is nothing but the max value, the latest value. How can we find the latest value of any login? Is using the max function, the aggregate max function. It returns as the latest login value over here. So here we had two logins, right? In 2020 only. So we'll just consider the latest one. So for that, we have to use the aggregate function, that is nothing but max over here. So max will return us with the latest value. If we wanted the least value, that we would go for min, okay, just to find the lowest value that anyone would have logged in. Okay, we have to find the max of what? Timestamp, but we have to rename it to the last stamp. Okay, so we are just going to rename it as the last stamp over here. Correct. So we have just selected the user ID. We have got the max timestamp as nothing but the last stamp over here. Correct. So we have achieved this from which table? Nothing but our logins table, right? So we have got this from our logins table where we have a particular condition. Okay, where we have a particular condition that we have to mention only the login users of 2020, not of any else. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to take the year part of what timestamp, correct? So we are going to check only the year of this timestamp is 2020 or not. Okay, so we are going to take the values only of the year timestamp we have 2020, and we are just going to group by the result by the user ID. So we are using the aggregate function. According to this, you can group the results by the user ID. So you can match the results with the timestamp over here for particular user IDs over here. So let's just run our query. This was the query all about. And let's see that we get the proper solution for the same. Yes, so our test cases has been accepted over here. We have this input value and we have this output values over here, which has been properly according to our output. So we'll just submit our code over here and we'll just check the values that our test cases have been accepted. Okay, so all the hidden test cases and everything are also evaluated, and our query is perfectly running for the particular description that has been provided. This was quite a easy problem where we just used a where clause filter and just group by according to the user ID. We didn't use any more logic over here, and we just used the aggregate function for the same. Okay, so this was quite an easy problem. I hope you have understood this. If you have any doubt, you can let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you are updated through the whole playlist and consistent towards that. And I'll see you guys in the next lecture. Make sure you have subscribed to my channel and hit the notification bell. Share it with all your friends and colleagues too. And I'll see you guys in the next lecture. Till then, take care. Bye bye.